What's going on, guys? It's Greg from East Coast Eyes, and today is Carbon Pro 3 release day. So in this video, the inside of the product, just like we always do, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about these new shafts. You can hit the link in the description. That will show you where to buy them, as well as some in-depth detail. But here we're going to answer your questions. If there's anything I didn't answer in this video, leave them in the comments. We'll make sure to respond to every single one with what you need to know. So you may have already seen some of this stuff in the live event. We showed our full fall lineup, included the Carbon Pro 3, the upcoming Ion head, and also our Echo elbow pads. That's how things are going to go this fall. And today we're going to talk Carbon Pro 3. So these are specific for each position, and also the third in this lineup, which is what I've been using for a long time. It's been one of our best selling as well. So I'll give you the info on what is new with all of them, and then break them down briefly by position so you guys can get the specifics on each position. So what's new is first an all new look. You'll notice on the black model, we've got it split with a dark gray and black. Really nice silver decals with silver accents throughout that actually have a very subtle carbon fiber pattern in it if you look closely. But the same kind of stuff you're used to. East Coast Eyes logo, Carbon Pro, through Roman numeral 3, the designation Carbon Pro, that's the speed up on the front, and then again that black and dark gray split, which I really like. And then on the white, we kept it really clean. Same decals, switched to light gray and silver, but all white on the shaft. And just kept it really plain looking, didn't do anything crazy on the graphics, a really crisp, clean look. What else is new is a layer of Kevlar throughout. This is brand new, we've never done this in a Lacrosse shaft before. It basically added a lot of strength throughout, so all these shafts are stronger than their predecessors, and it also helped with screw hole durability. With carbon fiber shafts, the screw hole can tend to wear a little bit. We do have an insert in these. If you can see that, just like all others, a plastic insert that helps the screws bite a little bit more, and they are removable. We have instructions for that if you have a head that has a plug like the Weapon X or some others. So overall, durability is increased through that layer of carbon fiber. And then just in general, all of them, strength to weight ratio is increased. We try and do that with each of our iterations, and they're all going to come with our sliding end cap, which is new, comes standard on these shafts. So you have the plug portion and then the sliding portion. So you move this wherever you want. If you want it to be up a little bit higher, tape it down on the top, the bottom, or both. Super easy, nice rubber, fits pretty flush to the shaft, is a good size if you don't want a donut, or a great starting point to build up a donut on. So that's one of my favorite features, and it's obviously gonna come standard on these shafts. So now let's go through by position. First up is the speed. This is the lightweight one, meant for basically attackmen and offensive middies, or anyone who wants a really lightweight shaft. The big new thing on the speed is gonna be the concave shape. So all of our shafts, we call it standard, slightly concave. This one is gonna have much more significant and aggressive cutouts on the sides and then the four corners. Just let your fingers grip it a little bit better. I personally love this shape, and I'll be using this shaft just because I like that shape so much. On our flex scale of 0 through 10, this is a flex 8, so much more flexible. And like all the pros, it has a kick point technology, which is up here at this band, meaning this is the most flexible portion of the shaft. We put it up high on the speed for a quicker release. So that's the black version. This is the white. So again, same shaft, just in that nice crisp clean white. We've got it on an Ion with all white pocket, which is a really good look. So this is the stick I've been using, black Carbon Pro 3 speed with an Ion, just a tiny bit of tape at the bottom. It's got a new raised texture at the top, so a little more aggressive, a little bit more feel at the top, and just adds to that overall sandblasted texture when you're cradling with one hand or two hands with your hand at the top. Then moving on to the power, which is our strongest 30-inch model, really meant for middies, two-way middies, offensive middies, some short stick defensemen as well. And like I said, the Kevlar in this had a really big part in upgrading that strength. And we got a lot of good feedback on the 2.0, and this is an improvement from that. So on this, the big thing you're gonna see is a really big chunk of extended texture. So a brand new raised grip goes all the way about 2/3 up the shaft. People love that power grip, so we decided to extend it all the way up. So even if you tape a good portion of your shaft, you're still gonna get that nice grip going up a lot of the way of the shaft. So I really like that. It looks nice, it feels really great. I love that extended grip. Like I said, this is one of our more durable shafts. So if you guys are looking for something that can take a beating, this is probably a good pick. The short poles are gonna come in at $149.99 on price, so $150 for the 30-inch. Now moving into the goalie length. These are 36-inch goalie length shafts. A big focus here is making it as light as possible. 36-inch shafts aren't that common anymore. A lot of goalies go to the 30-inch, and in that case, the speed with the top grip and the super lightweight design is probably a really great selection for goalies if you want a 30-inch. If you want a longer shaft, which a lot of goalies like for a little bit extra saving space, outlets, that kind of stuff, this is really good. 36-inch has an extended grip section at the top for your top hand. And overall, just designed to be super lightweight. It's a great pick for goalies. Again, going to come in black and white. And finally, the Carbon Pro 3 60-inch right here. So the Dpole version. We see a ton of guys out there using the Pro line at Dpole. This is what Matt Dunn used all summer. So the Kevlar in this is really great for strength. This is a Flex 3, so much stiffer for checking. Has that grip section going pretty much exactly where we found players were putting their bottom two hands when they were checking, and then has the sandblasted finish the rest of the way. So this is just a really great, stiff, strong, durable defensive option. Unlike alloy shafts, which tend to bend a lot, become permanently bent, these flex but go back to shape, which Dpoles tend to love. So the pricing on the Dpole, $209.99, and again, the pricing on the short pole, $149.99. And for weights, I know you guys like to ask, the speed is gonna be around 150 grams, whereas the power is gonna be around 165 grams. So that's kind of the weight difference between the two. The LTX is still our lightest shaft, and then the speed would be just barely above that. So both feel super lightweight in your hands still. So that's a wrap on the Carbon Pro 3. Again, if you have questions, leave them in the comments. We'd love to hear if you guys are picking these up for the fall and how you like them. And stay tuned. Again, we have the Ion coming out on October 27th, and then the Echo arm pads coming out later in November, 11/10. So big fall for us. Stay tuned for more content. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.